Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Beautiful people, welcome to another episode of Ta1k podcast. On this podcast, it's spelled talk with the one instead of an L, because on this podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's get into it today. Hey, episode 24, Kobe episode. All right, I can't believe it. We are on episode 24. Next milestone will be episode 25, which is the next episode. It's crazy to think about how long ago episode 10 was and how I was like, yeah, my first goal was to get to episode 10. Now I'm closing in on episode 25, and it's crazy. I actually 2 days ago I was just happening to look on YouTube at the podcast channel, just looking, and I saw the video where it's my very first podcast, and I was like, oh damn, let's click on it, because I was like, damn, it's crazy how long I've come. And literally when I clicked on it, it said uploaded like 5 or 6 months ago. I'm like, have I really been doing this for 5 or 6 months? It don't seem like it, because time be flying, but I have been doing it for a good minute, and I am excited and I'm happy. And I thank everybody who's been rocking with me, who's been a fan of it, who's told me they really like it and really love it, and has been a fan of it. It's been a very good journey, a very great journey. I appreciate all the fans. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the all the support I've been getting from everybody. This is nothing short but amazing from everybody. And I appreciate everybody that's out there watching and out there listening. I think without you guys, really, even though I am basically pushing myself to do this, with you guys' help of getting a new subscriber, getting a new follower, people commenting, knowing that people are watching and are entertained and are engaging, that helps me a lot. So I really do appreciate each and every one of you that are listening, that are commenting, that are engaging, that are just loving what you are seeing. I can't do this without you guys, and thank you guys so much. All right, that's first and foremost, man. Episode 24 is here, the Kobe episode. R.I.P. Kobe. Speaking of, basketball season will be basketball season will be starting soon. Preseason actually already just started. I want to say yesterday Celtics and Nuggets played in was it Dubai, I think? But I know it was Celtics and Nuggets played. Celtics won that game. That means nothing right now. Okay? Defending champs, I know we are, but that preseason game don't mean nothing. It's all about when the regular season comes and what we're going to do in the regular season. And I can't wait to see how the Celtics go show up and show the fuck out. Okay, I think we have everything in place to be a repeat team. Everything in place. We can't take no shortcuts at this point. But yeah, basketball is starting. NBA started. They're about to do a couple of Midnight Madness here soon with college basketball. I love watching those because it's so fun watching what they do and how they interact with their college kids and all that, and the fans. And I think, like, literally, I want to say it's always that first week of college basketball where it's like 24 hours straight of college basketball. Like, it's somebody playing a game every minute. Like, the ESPN slots are filled with games. And that's where it's coming to. It's coming to the good part of October. WNBA playoffs are well on the way, almost to an end in the WNBA finals. MLB playoffs have started, postseason. Yankees play the Royals, I want to say, actually. The Royals today. Start playing today. Got to check up on that game, see what's good. Who you guys got? Who you guys think is going to take the World Series? I have a pretty good feeling about Yankees. Hopefully we can get our head out of our ass and actually stop choking in the postseason and actually get our ass up and go ahead and win some damn games. Okay. Yeah. So for right now, the Mets are playing the Phillies. KC Royals do play the Yankees. The Padres play the Dodgers, and then Cleveland actually beat Detroit earlier today. It was pretty bad. But yeah, until then, I'm ready to see what's going to happen in the see what happened later on the lines in the playoffs and how the games are going to turn out, what's going to happen, all of that. But October is here. October is going. It's always good in October. Because guess what? October, that's when the sports start kicking off and kicking up and kicking in high gear. For mostly all sports, it's coming around and it's ready to go, pop off. And then right after October, y'all know what it is. It's the special birthday month of November for me, but just a special month of November. We got Thanksgiving, we got my birthday, we got some time off of work because of Thanksgiving. We got Black Friday going to happen. Like, look, it's that time of year, but I love this time of year. What's crazy is I just love, like, when October hits, that's my favorite part, because October, November, and December, those are my favorite months. And, like, I don't care what you say about me and what you say to me. I play Christmas music all year round. But when it comes to September and October, Christmas music is, you're going to hear that a little bit more from me, more around that time of the year. Because, first of all, I already love Christmas music. But now is that time of the year, I'm definitely about to be jamming that Christmas music. Who's like me? Who likes to jam some Christmas music all year round? You don't just need to wait for Christmas. I love me some Christmas music. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yeah, come on, let's go. Get in the spirit. Get in the spirit, because it's here. The fall and / winter time is here. Okay. All right. So let's get into it today. First off, we're going to start off with shout out to you, Olivia. My daughter, Olivia. She is actually cheering right now. As you can see, I got the cheer shirt on. Go Mustangs. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's why I like October too, because you get to see all the pink in football. Pink out, pink uniforms, pink accessories, pink everything. So they got some pink going on with them and their football team and their cheerleader squad. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my girls, the Mustangs, and my baby Olivia. Yeah, man, it's pink out time, and especially in the NFL. I love watching the pink accessories and all this stuff that they do. And the field, they have the breast cancer sign on the field and all of that. I love that time of year too, because it's always fun seeing those cool accessories go on with the sport, especially football. And now, a couple of colleges like Oregon, of course, they got pink uniforms, and a couple of more colleges they got pink, and maybe not pink uniforms, but pink into their uniforms, like an alternate color. Shout out to those guys. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Breast Cancer Awareness. Definitely know some people who was affected by it. I know people who had other women that be affected by it, and they passed away from it. I want to actually, you know what, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so I have a couple of more episodes that I have to do within the month. I want to actually possibly start some type of fundraiser that we can at least raise, nothing too crazy. I want to raise at least about $200 to $500 to donate it to Breast Cancer Awareness. Okay, so I'm going to need you guys' help. I'm going to start a page. I'm going to start a funding. I want you guys to donate to it, and once we reach our goal, I would donate all those proceeds to Breast Cancer Awareness and the search, and hopefully it helps out. Any little bit helps. So if you want to send $1, that helps out a lot. 50 cents helps out a lot. $2 helps out a lot. $50, $100, the whole 500. It all helps out a lot. And so I want you guys to help me be a good person into the community and raise this money for breast cancer awareness. Okay, I'm about to get that started soon as I get done with this. Probably tomorrow. Actually, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna probably get it started tomorrow, because started my day. Get everything set up to start my fundraiser for breast cancer awareness. And anybody affected by it want to tell a story, I will definitely talk about some stories next week on episode 25, baby. I will talk about some stories that anybody has next week along with the donation. So let's focus on that. Thank you guys for participating. If you want to participate, hey, if you a prayer, even though it's not going to be money going towards the proceed, a prayer towards the research and the disease is more than enough as well. So thank you for interacting with us. Thank you for being a part of it, and we are going to have a good time doing this. Okay. So speaking of Breast Cancer Awareness Month within the NFL is taking off, and the NFL is crazy. Okay, right now, I would like to say, let's start off by saying, you know how in school, in grade school, when you used to get, before you had got your report card after like months, 2 to 3 months of being in class, you always get the progress report. And so right now I'm going to get my progress report of the NFL right now. And right now, teams that I expected, teams that I did expect to be good: Cleveland Browns, Tennessee Titans, Miami Dolphins. Count the Jets. They're only 2-2. I might count them. Arizona Cardinals too. Then the Los Angeles Rams. I'm looking at those teams and I'm thinking, you know what? You guys are getting a F from me in your progress report because I had all you guys actually being better than what you are. Now the Titans, of course, that's me being a little biased about them. I've known the Titans forever, and I expect them to be way better than what they are. But we just got to win on last Monday. Hopefully that boosts some confidence. Got a bye week this week, and then we come after that bye week, we be rolling. But you still get an F from me right now. But for the other teams, from Cleveland to Jacksonville, I'll give Jacksonville too. Jacksonville, Cleveland, and then the Rams and the Cardinals. You guys got Fs because Cardinals I can give you a D because I didn't really expect you to do much more, but I expected you to be better than 1-3. Okay, but then the Browns and the Dolphins are the two teams that I said are going to be AFC Championship game worthy. And these guys, now I understand for the Dolphins, Tua is hurt. But still, even then, Tua did not look like he was comfortable playing the start of the season. Like they was barely keeping up with teams. They won one game, but they barely was. And like I know he was hurt with the Titans game, but still, they still look so combobulated, and they didn't want to play. Cleveland has no excuse though. Like for Miami, you lost your quarterback, and then your quarterback could come back maybe a little bit later, and you could probably have a better. Cleveland, you have all your pieces, and y'all are 1-3, 1-3, and you're playing a Washington team this upcoming week who is 3-1, who is everybody talking about Jaden Daniels. You have to turn it around. Because at this point, paying Deshaun Watson is a failure. Having Deshaun Watson on your roster is a failure. And I don't want it to be like, oh, it's all a failure all the time. No, it's just right now I had Cleveland so much higher than what they are, and they are proving me wrong, and they are definitely just trash right now. Okay. So, yeah, those teams, Miami, Cleveland, Tennessee, Arizona, Jacksonville, you guys, Los Angeles Rams, you guys, and for the Rams, y'all literally have a good team, and I just don't know. I think y'all really, when y'all traded for Matthew Stafford and all that, y'all really said fuck those picks because they're fucking y'all right now. You got that one championship. Good for you, but one championship doesn't cut it. So like I said, those teams with the Cardinals and the Titans, the Dolphins, the Browns, the Jaguars, and now the Rams, you guys get Fs from me. You get Fs right now. D's and Fs right now. With some C's, we got some C's and D's with the Raiders, the Broncos, okay, Cowboys. I would say the Bears as well, and the Jets. Y'all are at the C and D range for me because we had expectations. Y'all not meeting those expectations, but y'all are winning enough to get by. And so I say those teams are the C's and D's. And then, of course, we have the Chiefs, A+. Chiefs are A+. Seattle is actually a nice A this time with the progress report. Buffalo, Houston, y'all got A's because we expected that. Washington is a surprise A with me. And then the most surprise really that has an A+, better than the Chiefs right now, but who has an A+ for me right now, Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings are 4-0 when everybody swore they wasn't going to be nothing. But being 4-0 with Sam Darnold, y'all are A+ right now. Y'all the best team in the league for this progress report right now. That's my progress report for the NFL right now. I have the A+ in Minnesota Vikings. All the rest of the A's, you got Buffalo, you got the Chiefs, and then the Texans. I get Pittsburgh and AB, but like those are the A's, and then your B's to C's, you got Dallas, and then Green Bay. Dallas and Green Bay, really. San Francisco with your BC type deal. And then your C and D's, that's where I got the Colts. And then I got the Broncos, Raiders, and Cowboys, really. Cowboys is a CD team. And that's how I'm going to grade them, okay? For right now, I think I have my rookie of the year. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me see. My rookie of the year, I might have to change that because I'll have my rookie of the year, Marvin Harrison Jr. But yeah, from what I'm looking at and from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's going to be Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors is playing out of his mind right now. Now, Jaden Daniels is playing out of his mind too, but Malik Neighbors is making it look easy at the wide receiver position. And I think it's between those two, and it's crazy. Two teammates is in a conversation for rookie of the year like that, and they are dominating on their respectful teams. And that is so cool to see. It's very cool to see. I can't wait until we get more into the nitty-gritty of the NFL season where it starts getting real hectic. Right now, it's like I said, it's just a progress report. The next report is going to be the report card for the first half of the season. How are we doing? How are we looking? Who got A's, who got B's, who got C's, who got D's, and who's fucking failing? Okay? We going to wait until probably after week, what are we in for week 5 right now? We're going to wait till after week 8, maybe week 8, week 9, to do our report card for the first half of the season. But right now, that's the progress report for the first quarter of the season. I think it's very fair to the ones that I was talking about and speaking about. Best team in the league right now, you can say the Chiefs. But of course they always in their predicament. But I say right now it's the Minnesota Vikings. They're playing football, so much great football that I feel like they can't fail. And so that's what I think is. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. The Chiefs and the Vikings are both 4-0, and they both play teams that are both 2-2, and one of them can possibly lose. We'll see what happens in it. All right, college football is underway. I have no predictions for college football as it is Saturday, October 5th already. I am a little bit late in calling those. I didn't get to film yesterday, so I didn't get to call no college games. So no college games today, and Colorado didn't play today. So yeah, you know what? You can say I'm biased on that. No, I'm just playing. No, I literally did not get a chance to film yesterday. I was out playing basketball. Let me tell y'all something. I applaud high school, collegiate, professional basketball. I always praise high school, collegiate, and professional football. Same thing with volleyball. Same thing with softball, baseball. I always applaud y'all. But let me tell you something. Yesterday, I hooped for the first time in like maybe 8 months. Now, and I'm not just talking about like playing games. That's the first time in 8 months that I picked up the ball and actually shot it. Right, so usually beforehand, I was going to the park every once in a while, just getting some shots up, just to get some shots up. I played for the first, or did anything physical, workout-ish for the first time yesterday in over a year. So I really wasn't working out like that and all this. Let me tell y'all something. These games that I was playing, I played three total games. After game 1, I was done. And you know what's so funny? We was playing 4-on-4. So 4-on-4, usually you got the half court. You don't play full court unless you got 5-on-5. But half court is from 1-on-1 all the way to 4-on-4. So we had 4-on-4 and we was playing half court, and I was dog fucking tired. I'm talking about I'm literally on my hands on my knees. I gotta do one of these ordeals. My body is aching as we speak right now. Like, dude, I gotta get myself back in the gym and back into shape and back onto the way I used to be. Because that was crazy. That was wild. And then it was some young cats out there about 19, 20, 21. And they're going. I'm like, God, I can't keep up with these. Like, dude, it's crazy. I got to get back on my grind. But I applied the professionals, especially the collegiate and the high school, because y'all do this, especially playing basketball. Y'all do that for a year, Like y'all do that for a season, so that's year round. You gotta train for that. Then you gotta play the season, all games. Like, dude, you gotta play these. I applaud y'all. Thank y'all for continuing to work your ass off to be great, to be good, and to entertain us with the great sport of basketball. Same go for football. Same go for volleyball. Same go for baseball, softball, soccer. Same goes for all the sports out there because, oh my God. And I love soccer. I can go play soccer right now, but still I'm going to be tired and not want to do anything. Shout out to all of you guys that are in the sport and doing great right now and keeping the ball rolling, keeping it pushing. I appreciate y'all. College football is on the way, like I said. Some good games today. Georgia is actually playing Auburn right now as we speak. I was watching that game before I started filming this podcast. It's great, I think. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people weigh in on college football, especially with Shador and the Colorado Buffs. It's been a crazy season already, and it's going to get even more crazy, especially with the new 12-team playoff. It's going to be a fantastic end of the season when it gets here. Okay, so anybody who's playing the college football video game still to this day, shout out to y'all. I still play it. I still have my time. I got to put my dude on Madden now. I got enough time. I got enough players to go do that. I want to ask a question. For the people who played the college football video game. On the cover, it's Quinn Ewers from Texas, Travis Hunter from Colorado, and then you got is it Dylan Edwards or Berlin? I think it's Dylan Edwards. Edwards is from Michigan, the running back. Okay. Let's play a game. Let's play a hypothetical game. Let's just say those three athletes are on the same team. So Quinn Ewers is your quarterback, Travis Hunter is your receiver and corner, and then you got Edwards as your running back. Those are your top three players on your college football team. Now, with those three players, you only get to pick if you want them to play for Texas, Michigan, or Colorado, and you only get to pick one coach. No, how about not pick the coach? Whatever team that you put them on, Texas, Michigan, or Colorado, that's the coach that they get, and that's the program that they all three get to go play for. So, what do you think with those three cover athletes? You have them on your same team. Quinn Ewers, you have Travis Hunter, and you got Edwards on your team. Which team and which coach would you want them to play for? Being honest, just being completely honest. If I want them to win and win right now, I will pick Texas and Nick Sirianni. Is that his name? Nick Sirianni. I would love for those three athletes to be on Texas. And I think if you have those three athletes on Texas right now, Texas win the national championship easily with those three athletes. Now, my second pick would be to Colorado because even though Colorado got Shador, I would want Quinn Ewers over there with Prime playing. And you got Edwards in the backfield, and you got Travis doing what he do all the time. Then you got everybody else. Colorado and Texas. Now, Michigan, that will be a good team. But Michigan is third for me. But right now, I would say Texas, then Colorado, then Michigan. If it was me with those three players. Let me know what you guys think. You like that? Do you think that would be kind of cool, kind of fair, kind of something to see? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. On to college. I can't wait to see Oregon plays Ohio State soon. I can't wait to see that game because Oregon won. We won last night. Blew out. I forgot who we played. Michigan State. We played Michigan State last night and we blew them out. I hate that we playing teams that we're blowing out because I want to see us. Like, we've been tested by teams that really shouldn't be on our level, and yet. I don't know. We keep getting tested. I'm scared to kind of play Ohio State, but I am ready at the same time. I just want to see where we stack up. Because Ohio State is one of the schools that I can say can help prepare us for a national championship. Because we might see them in the national championship. You never know. So I can't wait to see what happens in college. All the games is going to happen this weekend. Shout out to all the college teams. Shout out to the players. Keep going and keep grinding. NBA. like I said in the start of the show, NBA is starting this month. October is filled with a lot of games that's going to be happening from the NBA to the NFL, college football. That's when it's going to get to the nitty gritty. NBA is starting. Who is your favorite NBA team? Who do you think is going to? Do you think the Celtics have a chance of repeating? Do you think the Denver Nuggets will be back on top in the West? Do you think Anthony Edwards can fulfill his promise and say when he says I will be back and be back? Let me know. What's crazy is with the NBA, I literally last week, so I got done filming. I got done filming last week. Soon as I got done filming, I went to go get ready to go live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I went live on I was literally, as I'm sitting down, I literally set up my camera, set up my back screen, do all this. I literally get a notification. The Knicks are finalizing a trade to bring Karl Anthony Towns in for Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. I was so pissed off because I was like, I could have said that first on my podcast last week and been one of the first ones to cover it, and everybody would have been looking. But now I'm it looks like I'm a week late, but I'm not late. It just happened. So it happened at the weird time. So Karl Anthony Towns is now a New York Knick. How do you feel about that? To all my Knicks fans, how are y'all feeling? I've seen both to where people say it makes no difference. I've seen people say it makes a big difference. I've seen people just kind of talk about it. Now, as a Celtics fan, I tell you one thing. That move makes me a little bit more nervous. It doesn't make me nervous. It just makes me more nervous. I wasn't worried about the Knicks before Karl Anthony Towns. I'm really not worried about them even with them, but I can see where they can, if they get hot, they can pop off. The Knicks got better a little bit. I'll say they just got a little bit tad better because you really didn't have a true center. You had Julius Randle at the 4, sometimes can play the 5. You had Mitchell Robinson. You lost, that went to the Thunder. You lost him, which he was good for y'all, but y'all let him go. Or y'all really let him go, but traded him. It's going to be good that Karl Anthony Towns is a big body center. You got Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench. Cat can come in, start, and be right in with those guys. And then, of course, you got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson, along with Karl Anthony Towns, is going to be must-see TV, I would say. It's going to be must-see TV. It's going to be something good to watch. Knowing that New York is New York, they're going to have a Christmas game. Christmas is going to be crazy this year. Christmas Day games is going to be real crazy this year. So I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how the Knicks actually are going to be must watch TV. And I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait to watch the Knicks actually with you guys. All right, so let me know if you're a Knicks fan. Let me know how you feeling. Do you feel good about it? Do you feel good about this trade? Do you feel good that the Knicks have a possible legitimate chance at possibly winning a championship with this squad that y'all got now? Let me know in the comment section. Speaking of NBA, I had a conversation not too long ago with one of my coworkers where I was literally talking to him, and I was like, brought up the idea of looking at how players are getting paid as far as extensions and all this, and you get the max contract, and some players get max. They probably don't deserve max. Some players are getting paid contract with an amount, or you like, how do they get that amount, right? My question was this: what if you started playing NBA players kind of like how NFL plays their players? Now, it's different. Before you start saying, what do you mean? Just hold on for a second. I'm looking at it as in the way that football players are getting paid is mostly by position. Like now, the wide receiver market is better than the running back market. So you looking at that, receivers are getting paid. This is the receiver value for getting paid, which the running back market for getting paid is way under that, right? But it's still a certain position. So when I look at that for the NBA, I'm looking at it's not really much you can do to separate positioning. Now you got the point guard, shooting guard, like that's the true positioning. But I'm talking about as shooter, facilitator, passer, defender. Like those type of positionings that you can put categories on, that you put those certain type of players in those categories. And then the top notch will be probably superstar, then all-star, and then that's when you break down to defender, shooter, all that. And then you got high cap for each category. So only certain category can reach a certain cap. So you put certain players in a category, and then they can only reach this cap. You can't get that super max money that he got because, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was kind of getting off at. And I don't know how it's going to be. So I guess my pitch for it would be, can we start paying NBA players by positioning of what they do rather than just saying, oh, they got a max contract? Because you're giving wrong players too much money. And it's got to be some way that you got to stop that, because I'm sick and tired of seeing players get paid. I'm not sick and tired of seeing players get paid. I hate that they get paid and then all of a sudden they just forgot how to play their sport, or they literally just don't do nothing and fall off after that. It kills me. It baffles me. And I just be like, what the fuck is going on here, right? And it happens in all sports, but mostly basketball is where I see too many players getting paid that don't need to be getting paid. So let me know what you think about that. Do you think NBA players are getting paid too much? I think all players are probably getting paid a little bit too much, but hey, this is a profession of what you do. All right. We have short episodes today. Not real short, but it's short enough. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and call some NFL games today. All right. So it's playing some NFL games. We'll talk about one of the 4-0 teams in Minnesota. Minnesota Vikings plays the New York Jets in Minnesota. That game is going to be it's not in Minnesota. It's going to be in London. I'm sorry. Yeah, that game is going to be in London on the NFL Network at 8:30 in the morning. For me, with everything going on with the Jets and the possible Devontae Adams trade, which that is crazy, that is some drama. Devontae Adams is starting to become like a Stephon Diggs right now, because you causing too much drama for me, bro. Just play. You willingly came to the Raiders. You can't be mad about what is going on with the situation. You can't be. You willingly came. You had other teams that was already built in place, ready to go. Chiefs, the 49ers, Baltimore, like those teams, Miami, those teams are ready to. They was ready to go even beforehand, and you chose what you chose. But I think Minnesota takes this game. Actually, I scratched that. I think New York Jets takes this game over Minnesota. I think Minnesota gets their first loss today or tomorrow, and I think that's gonna play a part into it. Divisional rivals, Cincinnati and Baltimore, 12 o'clock in Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati can get their second win. I think Cincinnati gets their second win versus Baltimore, and it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to come down to the wire. But I think Baltimore loses to Cincinnati, and there's going to be some more drama that goes along with that. Jacksonville plays Indianapolis. I think Jacksonville can get their first win versus Indianapolis. It's going to be in Jacksonville. It's a division rival. Once you play your division rivals, it don't matter if your division rival is 0-10. Once you play your division rivals, like, they turn up because we see you twice a year. We try to make ourselves familiar with you. So that's why I feel like the Jacksonville Jaguars will get their first win versus Indianapolis Colts this Sunday. I put a stamp on that. Okay, we got Green Bay and we got Los Angeles Rams. In Los Angeles, I think the Green Bay Packers have their backs against the wall, and they need to win this game. Not their backs against the wall, but you're looking at the Packers has been 0-2 with Jordan Love, 2-0 with Malik Willis. I'm not trying to exaggerate that, and I'm not trying to do too much reaching. I don't want to do too much reaching because I would hate when people reach like that too. But I think Packers got their back. I think let me take that back. Not the Packers got their backs against the wall. I think Jordan Love has his back against the wall, and he needs this game. Packers win this game in Los Angeles, drops Los Angeles to 1-4. That's my prediction for this game. Then we got 2 night games. One on Sunday night. Dallas goes into Pittsburgh, plays Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, on Sunday Night Football. That's going to be a great, fantastic game. I think Devontae Adams should consider going to Dallas because they kind of need the help, receiver help. Without that, you might be looking at Pittsburgh going 4-1 and Dallas going 2-3. I got Pittsburgh Steelers winning versus the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Football in Pittsburgh. I just don't think I don't think Pittsburgh can lose at home right now. Especially on this type of game. This type of game they can't lose. They can't lose at home right now. So I got Pittsburgh Steelers over Dallas Cowboys. Last game is New Orleans Saints versus Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. Monday Night Football. Chiefs are winning that game. I just don't think there's no way you can sit here and tell me that the Chiefs are losing at home. And with the record they got, the fans they got, they're not losing at home. The Saints will lose to the Chiefs on Monday night in Kansas City. Kansas City will be 5-0, and we will see what happens after that. All right, so that was our NFL games. Okay, thank you guys for watching that. Last but not least, not last but not least, sorry. We got San Diego and LA Dodgers tonight. We got Kansas City and New York Yankees tonight. I got Yankees pulling out that game 1. I think we got a statement to make, so we gotta pull out this game. We gotta pull out game 1. I feel like we can pull out game 1, and we will pull out game 1. I think the Dodgers have a statement to make as well, and they need to beat the Padres. They will pull out their game versus the Padres, and they will be winning game 1 just like the Yankees, and we'll see what happens after that. But until then, last but not least, UFC 307 is tonight. 307, baby. We got Alex Pereira fighting Roundtree Jr. tonight, and also Pennington versus Pena. I think Alex Pereira knocks him out. Look, Alex Pereira, ever since losing to Adesanya, has been on a mission to kill and destroy. Really Adesanya, but he's really on a mission to kill and destroy. Now, what I also think can happen is, if you're going in overconfident, you can also get your ass knocked out. But right now, as I'm saying, look, Alex Pereira will win this fight by knockout against Roundtree Jr. tonight. Okay? And Pennington versus Pena. I got Pennington actually winning this fight tonight. I think she's gonna, cause she's been actually, I've seen fights where she's fought in, and where I was just like, who is that? And I learned yeah, I've seen her knock out. So 2 title fights tonight. Let's see how it goes on. I got Pennington and I got Alex Pereira in these fights. If you are going to go to a bar, if you're going to go to a bar and watch these fights, be careful. If you're going to go to a friend's house and watch the fight, be careful. If you're going to be out drinking while watching the fights, while watching football tomorrow, while doing anything, be careful. Call an Uber, call your mom, call your dad, call your sister, call your brother, call your auntie, call your cousin, call anybody that you can call that probably doesn't drink, that's mostly sober, so they'll be sober picking you up. Now, again, I always say, are they going to be mad at you? Yes, they will. But guess what? They would rather you call them to pick you up, your drunk ass up from wherever you are, rather than try to get behind the wheel and be on the news or be dead. Okay? So, until then, thank you guys for watching. We will be live again next week. Next week is going to be a lit episode because it's going to be episode 25. And we got to have maybe a champagne pop. No, I'm gonna take another shot on the podcast because that's a milestone podcast, milestone episode next week. episode 25. Yeah, thank you guys so much for, like I said, rocking with me, for being a part of this. Just it's just so real of how Kevin Holland fights too, but it's just so real of basically manifesting a dream, saying that like, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And me doing it is actually so much fun. And I appreciate you guys for being a part of the journey and continue to be a part of that journey. Okay, so until next time, thank you guys so much. Y'all already know, Zay for Life, Talk 100 Podcast. We are out and about. Okay, catch me on this UFC. I might go live if Alex Pereira either knocks him out or he gets knocked out. I might go live on Instagram. Check me out. Until next time, thank you guys. Love y'all.